Hi, this is Mateo doing sacrifices from the Aztec, Inca, and Maya. First, we will demonstrate how the Aztecs sacrificed warriors. First, you would cut out the heart with the ceremonial knife by cutting the warrior's abdomen, or in this case, the saran wrap on the plastic container. Next, you would reach into the bucket, or warrior, and tear out the heart and thrust it towards the sun, which is over there. So next you push the bucket or body downstairs of the sacrificial temple, or in this case table, since we don't have one of those yet. What you would do with the heart after that is you would either cremate it or you would give it to the warrior that found the warrior that was sacrificed.
Thank you.
Alright, now you may be wondering why the Aztecs sacrificed people in this manner. Well, the Aztecs sacrificed people to the god Huitzilopochtli, the god of the sun and war. They believed that he fought to keep the night at bay and needed human blood and hearts to be strong enough to fight the night off. Now, they would capture warriors from other tribes or buy slaves that have been sold more than 3 times and treat them like gods before they killed them. They gave them all the special treatment, like foods, women, and alcohol, because Huitzilopochtli should only eat the best, most healthy hearts so they could keep the night at bay as long as possible. Now we'll be continuing with the Inca. So, if your sappy Inca dies or you're in famine, don't fear, just kill some children. Don't get too hasty though, a process comes before they die. First, you need to find a nice young child between the ages of 6 to 15. Next, you need to feed them the foods of the greatest, like alcohol, maize, and meats. Now, you should put them in your finest clothing and jewelry, because this is going to impress the gods. Before you bring them to be killed, you need to bring them to a feast with the new Sapa Inca. Let them feast with the emperor to fatten them up and let them thank him for their sacrifice. Lastly, bring them to the top of a tall mountain. This is a long walk, so give them some cocoa leaves, the source of cocaine, and alcohol. Lastly, you need to kill them. You can do this in one of 3 ways. You can do this by strangulation, by leaving them on top of the mountain, or by hitting them over the head. Now, you may be wondering, why did the Inca sacrifice people? Well, the Inca sacrificed their victims to Inti, the god of sun. They believed that by sacrificing children to Inti during famine would make him pleased with them, making the sun come down and the crops grow. The Inca sacrificed children because they believed them to be the purest of creatures, so that Inti cannot get any bad people into his realm. They also killed the children after the emperor dies so that they can escort the emperor to the afterlife. Lastly, we have the Mayans. Now, you may be wondering how they would sacrifice their victims. Well, I might not be able to do this procedure, but I can tell you about it. The Mayans made rituals or festivals on fixed days of the year based around bloodletting. A priest or political figure would cut a soft body part like the ear, tongue, or genitals. They would take the blood and do one of 3 things: smear it on the idol of a god, put it on paper and burn it, or cook it into a sacred bread. Now, you may be wondering, why did the Mayans sacrifice the blood like this? Well, no one really knows why they sacrificed the blood, but we do know that they did do it.